Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video as my reviews of the WWE Elite Collection Hall of Fame series conclude, having previously reviewed Tito Santana, Hulk Hogan, Eddie Guerrero, and now finally bringing up the rear, and what a bloody great rear he has, it's Yokozuna. And as we look at his packaging back, we can see he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in the class of 2012. And if you've stuck with me until this point, pat yourself on the back because you've defied my audience retention statistics, plus you get to join me for the one out of these four I've been looking forward to getting my hands on the most. In fact, a sign that I really wanted it was that with these being Target exclusives in the US, I came so close to coughing up more than I should have done to a scalper on eBay to ship it to me here in the UK. Thankfully, these washed onto British shores via Smiths. Not that I don't already own a Yokozuna, because I do in the form of the Elite Series 15 one from back in 2012. And with that older one proving hard to find now, this new Hall of Fame one comes along in good timing for those who have taken up collecting in the time since the release of the first one. And they are essentially the same, albeit the older one having what I would consider the more classic red tights. Then they do have distinct head sculpts, and I would say the newer Hall of Fame one is a better, more natural fit on this body. And it represents Yokozuna's later WWE career with the beard and the longer braid in the back. And the expressions for each of them achieve the same purpose with a piercing stare. Something I have noticed about this Hall of Fame one though is look at the placement of those ears. That's weird, right? It's like they've been placed on pin the tail on the donkey style by a blindfolded child. For accessories, he comes with both tag team championship belts. One of them is already poised to fit over his shoulder because let's face it, it ain't gonna fit around his waist, is it? Then the other belt is reserved for Owen Hart, who Yokozuna held the tag titles with, but currently Owen Hart is in a tag team with China on my wish list for action figures, although him is more likely than her, right? Now let's see just what kind of articulation we can get out of this big guy. His head rotates and then he's able to look, well, not really down, but does look up slightly. Then at the shoulder his arm rotates, it also moves up to a right angle to his body. There's upper arm rotation followed by a single jointed elbow. Then at the wrist his hand rotates and its hinge moving down and up. Now he has no waist rotation, but he does have a rotating diaphragm joint. This also moves slightly forward and then moves this far back. At the hips his legs move out to the side this much and then they move this far forward. Yet with these big buttocks back here, they ain't gonna move very far back. There's upper leg rotation followed by a double jointed knee. Then there's rotation mid lower leg there. And then, yep, you guessed it, his ankle hinges are frozen. This one too, yep. But he does have the tiniest ankle pivot. And so concerning posability, to answer Rob Pollock's question, yeah, kind of. Bonsai! So yeah, of the bunch, Yoko is my favourite. The sheer life-defying size of the wrestler translated into plastic, I think, just makes for an interesting and unique action figure. Anyway, let me know your favourite of the four in the comments below, and if you missed any of the reviews from this series, click the video on the left for a handy playlist containing them all. Alternatively, click the video on the right for my review of the WWE Creator Superstar Undertaker come Frankenstein come zombie set. Anyway, I hope to see you next time. Bye.